Is socialism a good idea?
Depends on the person, but no, yes. It is if it's for like a good cause, you know? You're socializing with me right now. Socialism.
In the ocean, if you cut open a fish, I saw like an article about this, and like all that's inside them are plastic straws.
What is the Electoral College?
The Electoral College, I have no idea. Let's go with Harvard.
If you have a camera, you're probably a fascist.
What things exactly are you supporting?
I hate guns.
Free speech gets flipped to be the ability to speak words of hate, words that divide people rather than unite people.
What is a word of hate or a sentence of hate that you've heard?
I mean, there's a lot.
What's the significance of 1776?
Is that when Columbus sailed the ocean blue?
You think I'm a good man or a bad man?
You a player. No, I can tell.
Nina, Santa Maria, Pinta.
Pinta, yeah. Should we build a border wall?
No.
Why not?
My husband's Mexican.
So? I think Mexican food is like cultural appropriation?
No.
Someone else's culture that we've kind of taken. Do you think that the rich pay their fair share?
No.
Why do you say that?
Because there's so many homeless people out on the street.
What is the European Union?
European Union. It's a union.
In Europe.
In Europe, yeah.
Who fought in World War I?
George Washington.
Do you think America is the greatest country on earth?
I don't think that, but I mean, it's a good place to be.
What's a better country?
I think they're all equal in their right.
Oh, that's not true. What else could we do to help fix the environment?
I think, what I've been like seeing in different places, like people have just been like planting fruit trees in public streets, and that's like dope.
Is the hair okay? You don't like Trump?
No.
Why not?
Oh, you've got to be kidding. It would take all day.
Well, tell me one thing.
Right now, what's going on? Come on.
What is that?
You know what it is.
I don't know what it is. What's up? What's your name?
My name's Cody, but I go by Chody.
Chody?
Yeah.
It's a cool name.
Think about it, like people could eat fruit for free, like planted by the state, trees planted by the state, they could eat fruit, homeless people could eat fruit, and it's giving oxygen into the air.
So the government pays for the fruit trees?
Sure, why not?
What's your definition of slut?
My definition of slut is embracing my body, loving myself, and not giving a about what anybody else thinks about me.
What sort of inequality do you see between men and women right now?
Well, has your 80-year-old boss ever told you have a beautiful body in an elevator?
Sometimes. I do have a beautiful body.
You do. Your body is fantastic. Great time.
Thank you.
I would go for serious martial arts training and all kinds of training and disarm anybody with a gun. Then melt them down and use them for sky rises or buildings for apartment and feed the homeless.
Every time I watch something like this, I'm reminded how rare basic thinking has become. Yeah, and I'm not talking about expert knowledge, nor even political theory, but rather just normal everyday reasoning. The kind that you use when you are deciding what to buy, how to budget, and how not to touch even a hot stove twice. That one. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
How many of the 10 Commandments can you name? Go.
Oh. I didn't know this was an intelligent question.
Do you think countries having their own sovereignty is hateful?
Countries having their own sovereignty.
Would you rather have a successful marriage or a successful career?
I mean, I don't plan to get married, so I guess that one's out of the question.
Cars kill more people than guns do.
Hey, right now...
Take away cars.
Hey, you can go there, but women are killing more than guns right now.
Because women are driving?
Not only women are driving, women are women. I love them though, but I'm not gonna deny what is going on. So yeah, that's the new assault rifle right there. A lady driving.
Do you guys have any Republican friends?
No, thank God.
Is hate speech the same thing as free speech?
No, I think that if you're making people feel bad on purpose, then you shouldn't be allowed to say it.
Do you think patriotism is a good thing?
No.
Why not?
Creates division. It's like religion.
Who do you think should define what hate speech is?
I think educators. I think educators should put together a global think tank, almost like a UN think tank.
Do you find my outfit offensive?
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
Because it's not your culture.
Who fought in the Civil War?
Not sure.
Who fought in the Revolutionary War?
Not sure.
Do you think that illegal immigrants should get free universal health care in America?
I think everyone should have free universal health care everywhere in the world.
We're college students. If you put that anywhere, you're dead, bro. You're
Is that a threat?
You're endangering me because of you. There's an Indian.
I'm not endangering
Where?
anyone. I'm standing here.
It's okay to dress up like me.
So we shouldn't build a wall?
No.
Why not?
Because it's shown that it doesn't work.
If that's the case, then everyone should have a wall up. Everyone should have a wall up.
That's why celebrities have walls around their homes so that people can't get in.
True. But if... True. Okay.
Do you have any Republican friends?
No,
Why not?
I would be friends with someone who's Republican.
Why is that?
I don't like that kind of extremism.
Who was the first president?
Abraham Lincoln.
Americans about all this, freedom stuff. And amendment stuff. But I mean, it's the 21st century, so I think you should change that.
How high should the minimum wage in California be?
That's a good question. Maybe like $25. I mean, that's pretty high, no?
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking more like 35.
35? I would agree with that.
What about 45?
Where do you draw the line? That's the question, huh? I'd go with 45 too. I'd agree with that.
Do you think that people who are illegal aliens in this country, illegal immigrants, should they be allowed to vote?
I don't believe that people are illegal. So, yes.
This Republican word right here, Republican, that's been so many, look at all the cops up that shot everybody, it's Republican.
And what do you think's worse? Plastic straws here or people coming into this country illegally?
Oh my God, plastic straws.
Think?
that isn't all. Yes.
Okay. Do you think that illegal aliens should get free universal health care here?
Illegal aliens should get free universal health. I think everybody should get free universal health care.
If she takes it as empowering like this event is, then of course I'll call her a slut.
You would call your daughter a slut if it was empowering, right?
Exactly.
Where have you seen socialism work in the world?
You see, even like in Europe, like France, and at least they have like socialist parties, as well as in Latin America with like Bolivia and
Venezuela.
Do you think there's a wage gap between men and women? That's the one you're referring to? Sure. I mean, that's not even what I think. I know. Everyone knows. It's a given.
Can you name one U.S. representative?
No.
There's a longer conversation we can have about my opinion about the Native Americans, and I think what happened to them was extremely tragic, and that is also a form of terrorism. Yes, I think that the land belongs to the natives.
We should give it back to them.
Absolutely.
So we should leave.
Yeah.
When are we flying out?
Right now.
Do you think that we should have free education, higher education?
Yeah, 100%.
Who is the current vice president?
Brianna?
Donald Trump.
That's the president.
What?
What the
Trump has gotten it so that we now have tax reform in this country where you're going to see an increase in your pay, which is awesome. Did you hear about that?
I don't work.
You don't work?
I just wouldn't argue that Western culture is the best culture. I don't think it's a competition because there
See,
are
the
a lot
fact that you can say that it's not the best culture is because you live in the West.
There's
What's an assault rifle?
A gun that can shoot.
What is the First Amendment?
isn't that,
Who was the first president?
Oh, I can't even think about it. I don't even keep up with presidents.
It's not yours.
What do you look for most in a man?
Conservative and Christian. Those are my two top things.
Right here.
Nice.
What do you think of my sign?
I think it's pretty awesome, dude. I know Santa Monica love Republicans.
They do now.
Oh, yeah, I like it, dude. I love it.
We want to thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you guys for being out here.
Do you have a message to all the first responders out there?
Yes, sir. This year, we're going to keep it below 100. God is my witness. We're going to keep it below 100. And the less deaths are out there, the better. Community and officers, we all get along. And we're here to protect and we're here to serve.
Do you think America is great?
Yes, I think America is great. It's always been great. You know, our president come on to make America great again. It never was not great.
Are you proud to be American?
Yes, definitely. I was the first person in my family to be born in the United States. So.
Do you like my outfit?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Does my outfit offend you?
No, not at all.
Some people get offended by what I'm wearing.
No, it's not. It's not offensive. I think it's you're in the right atmosphere.
Yeah. Have you heard of PragerU before?
Is that had anything to do with Dennis Prager?
Yeah.
Dude, that guy's legit.
Do you think that we should have fought in World War II?
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
We should all be proud of where we came from, but I mean, we live in America. We should all just be proud to be Americans. Like the race, shouldn't even matter, really. You know what I mean?
Yep, I totally agree. And I think like America too, I think that's what makes America so special is that there is literally so many different races and everything. I think people need to be embracing that and realizing that like skin doesn't even matter.
And what stands out is how confident people are while saying things that actually don't connect. Big words are thrown around like they are magic spells or something. Socialism, fascism, oppression, offense. And half the time, if you pause and really listen, nobody even agrees on what those words mean. In other words, they are just labels people reach for when they don't want to explain themselves. And that's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Because the moment someone is asked why or how or what, the conversation suddenly hits a wall. And it's not because the question is unfair, no, but simply because the idea was never thought through in the first place. If it sounds nice or good or felt right, that's enough for them. That will end the thinking process for them. How terrible. Yeah, because you start noticing how often people contradict themselves without realizing it. They want rules, but only for others. They want freedom, but only in the direction they approve of. They want compassion without responsibility. And somehow, all of this is supposed to work together without trade-offs. That's not how real life works. No, 1,000 times no. Yeah, and another thing, ladies and gentlemen, that jumps out is how detached some ideas are from reality. Like people talk about systems and policies as if consequences are optional, as if money comes from nowhere, as if laws only exist when they are convenient. There is no sense of scale or cost or long-term impact. It's all short-term emotion. How terrible. And when emotions takes over, logic suddenly becomes the enemy. Asking a simple question, say a follow-up question, suddenly feels like hostile. What happened? How crazy is that? Instead of just thinking, people, they get defensive. And that tells you the belief is not solid. It's only just familiarity. It's familiar. Yeah. And you can see how selective outrage can be, ladies and gentlemen. Some things are blown away out of proportion, while other things get ignored completely. In other words, context disappears. Why? Because everything depends on who is speaking or whether they are on the right side. That is not a principle. No, that's just convenience. And none of this requires even a genius, ladies and gentlemen, to spot. That's what makes it frustrating. Because you don't need to be an economist to understand that free things are not free. And you don't need a law degree to know that rules matter. You don't need a history textbook to realize that ideas have consequences. This is stuff people used to understand easily. You know, honestly, I think a lot of this comes from never being challenged. When people grow up in environments where their ideas are constantly affirmed, they never have to stress test them. You see? Because when real questions show up, it feels like an attack instead of a normal part of thinking. That's how fragile ideas are created, ladies and gentlemen. You see? It's terrible, right? Yeah. At the end of watching this, I'm not even laughing anymore. I'm thinking about what happens when this mindset becomes normal. When people vote, for instance, teach, lead, and influence others without understanding the basics. That's how systems fail. Yeah, and it's not through evil. No, it's just through ignorance mixed with confidence. You see, and that's why more people are checking out of the mainstream path, and they are choosing to think for themselves, question more, and rely less on slogans. Yeah. You see, not because they think they are smarter per se than anyone else. No, but because they can see something is off, totally off. You see? And that's what really all this comes back to. Common sense isn't about being right all the time, but it's about being willing to think, to question yourself, and to admit when something doesn't add up. You see? Yeah, it's about logic, keeping emotions in check, not about the other way around. Because once common sense disappears, ladies and gentlemen, everything else follows. You see? Yeah, and it's hard to feel, if you have to feel like we are really watching this and to imagine that this is real life. But hey, it is real life. Yeah. Well, folks, if you enjoy this, be sure to click on the next. You will definitely enjoy it.